Welcome all, Papa G here. Today I present low-carb spaghetti squash au gratin, a delicious, creamy, and cheesy accompaniment to any entree or a great dish on its own. Let's get started. We'll use a medium squash and cut the ends off of each side, only about a half an inch or so. I'll show you why in just a bit. Next, slice the squash in half vertically and remove the inner area with the seeds in it by scraping it down with a spoon. Cut a small V at the ends of our squash. This will help it ventilate as it roasts. Now our squash is ready for prepping. On a parchment paper lined baking pan, brush each side of our squash generously with some extra virgin olive oil. Add a generous amount of salt and ground black pepper to each side. Take 4 cloves of garlic and place them on our pan. Drizzle a little olive oil on each and add a dash of ground thyme to each clove. Cover the garlic with the spaghetti squash, flesh down. Place the squash in the center of a preheated 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Now, I didn't wait for them to cool here because I wanted to show you how delicious they look, but when they come out, they'll be very hot, so wait until they've cooled before handling them. Collect our nicely roasted garlic cloves. Mash them with a fork until minced finely, then set aside. While our squash is still warm, scrape out the flesh with a fork, being careful as some parts may still be hot. You'll see how the strands in the squash resemble spaghetti. Place the squash in a medium mixing bowl. Give it a mix to evenly divide the salt, pepper, and olive oil from the roasting, then set aside. Add some unsalted butter to a saucepan on medium-high heat. To our butter, add about a 1/4 cup of chopped green onions and saute for about 2 to 5 minutes until they begin to change in color. To the green onions, add the roasted garlic puree, some crushed red pepper flakes, a little salt, and some ground thyme. Mix and saute for another 2 to 5 minutes until it looks just about like this. Add the green onion mix to our squash and mix thoroughly. Now we're going to add some sour cream and some finely shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Mix this thoroughly as well. Evenly place our squash in a buttered 8x8 baking dish. Top with some more cheese, and then place in a preheated 375-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the cheese has melted and our dish is heated through. Here I added some dried chives, and now we're ready to serve. There you have it, folks. Low-carb spaghetti squash au gratin. A great accompaniment to any meal. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.